Our manual fire hose reels come in both manual and automatic, or rather you get a choice of two. So, but to explain the difference, a manual reel is, they'll look the same generally. As you can see on this one, it actually says manual, but quite often it will not say whether it's automatic or not. But for a manual reel, you will find that it will tend to have a gate valve just beneath it, just near the hose on the wall. It could be a lever valve like that. And before you pull the hose out, you need to turn on the waterway, like this. For an automatic version, what happens when you actually pull the hose reel out, pull the hose off, it will, so when you pull it off, after about 3 turns of the reel, it will automatically release the water valve and turn it on for you. So if you've forgotten, because generally the length of hose is 30 metres, and when you are 30 metres away trying to put your fire out, if you then turn the nozzle on and there's no water, you have to drop it and go all the way back. That's why the automatic ones are quite popular as well. Generally, if it's automatic, it will be permanently on. There will be no wheel on top of the gate valve. Now, we have 2 different models of hose reel, 2 different suppliers, but they both do the same job. And just explain, and the honest reason why we have 2 different suppliers. This one comes from Thomas Glover, which is the sister company of Chubb Fire. They are made by the Noha company in Norway, one of the leading hose reel companies. But for manufacture, as they supply the entire Chubb Fire group, then they are not very reliable on supply. So we have a backup one, and both do exactly the same job. Now, for a manual one, if I turn it around on the back, the bracket tends to be a square, solid metal bracket that you will fix to the wall, and then you will just simply slide the hose reel on. Very, very easy installation. Remember to choose whether you're using a 25mm or a 19mm, because there are 2 different hose reels for that. If I turn this one around, this one's actually already got the hose on, if you want to choose one with hose. And on this model, pretty much the same thing. Again, this fixes to the wall, very solid. Can I please suggest that you check that your wall will take the full weight of not only a hose reel with hose on, but someone trying to pull it off, pull it very quickly away from the wall. That's how that one fixes, like so. These are quite a heavy item, so use good solid rule bolts and make sure it is solid. A fixed reel also needs a gate valve. Now these will be supplied with it, you'll find it in the box. And what that does is, again, when you are pulling the hose through, it means the hose can be pulled in any direction. This is a beaded hose guide. So if you want to pull the hose that way or straight out, this will fix on the wall just below, just a foot or so below the actual hose reel, and then with the hose already through it, you can pull it in any direction. Everything you need will be in the box supplied, including the installation instructions, the setup instructions, and everything like that. And as far as whether it's an automatic or manual, they are ready to go. So there's no extra complications. They are just, all you need is to have them plumbed into the wall or plumbed into the water supply. We even have flexible hose pipes which can help you do that. But we strongly recommend that you discuss it with a plumber rather than have a go. But for all of the prices, for the dimensions, for the price of the optional hose reel, and for nozzles, they come supplied with a nozzle, by the way, but if you want to check out the chrome ones or the extra versions, then if you just click on the links at the bottom of the page, you'll be able to find all the information you need.